Why did Tesla stock go up as much as 5% during the day? If you look right here, at one point it was 5%, although it's closing at about 3%. The thing is, this is a little bit weird because the news today, they're kind of not good at all. And even more, the markets are down. Check this out. Nasdaq 100 technology sector is down, and of course, S&P 500 is also down. Tesla stock is up. I mean, Reuters here is reporting some really bad news, you would think. The suspension of assembly at the end of the month would be part of a cut in planned production of about 30% in the month for the Model Y, Tesla's best-selling model, at the Shanghai factory, two people said. Now, who are these people? We don't know. But I just can't see how that would drive a stock up, just like this tweet would certainly not drive Tesla stock up. I would think Elon is saying if the Fed raises rates again next week, the recession will be greatly amplified. Not good again. I mean, I think most people will agree we are in a recession already. You just choose your color. Are we in a blue recession or are we in a yellow recession? I mean, we have this new beautiful chart right here, China domestic passenger vehicle sales year over year. We can see generally they decline 9.2%, while Tesla's sales are up 96.9%. Mind-blowing, right? But this is not new data. We already knew about this. There was also some talk of Elon potentially using a margin loan against Tesla stock to refinance Twitter's debt, which actually would be great for Tesla. I'll explain in a second why. But this is also not exactly, new news. The reason why this would be great for Tesla stock actually is because if Twitter has less expenses, which Twitter's interest rates are over 11% for the part that Elon was considering to refinance that portion of debt. Crazy interest rates. And if Twitter has less expenses, it means it will become more profitable sooner, meaning Elon Musk is less likely to sell Tesla stock, but he is basically saying very clearly he is not willing to do that because of macroeconomic risks. Who is Tesla's real competitor? It is no doubt the macroeconomic environment. That is the real competitor that Tesla has to deal with. By the way, the bad news about this tweet is, I hate to say this, but this also says that Elon is more likely to sell Tesla stock to fund Twitter instead of using a margin loan against Tesla stock. So definitely not good news for us Tesla stock investors here. And also because he's implying that macroeconomic is going to be bad, that's why he's not taking a margin loan against Tesla stock, also implies a bad recession, which is also not good for Tesla stock short term. So why is the stock up today? Is it because of a potential buyback? Nothing has changed. The tone and the amount of talk that is happening about the buyback, I don't see any difference really, so I wouldn't put much weight on this. Now, this was generally good news for Tesla stock. Reuters is reporting that Chrysler parent company Stellantis on Friday said it will indefinitely halt operations at an assembly plant in Illinois. So you're looking at a lot of layoffs, but look at the excuses that they are making. The company said the auto industry has been adversely affected by the multitude of factors like the ongoing pandemic and the global microchip shortage, which Tesla did not struggle with, really. That did not affect the production at all, basically, because Tesla found ways around it. But the most impactful challenge is the increasing costs related to the electrification of the automotive market. Oh, Lord. Of course, BYD is Tesla's biggest competitor, I would say, and they don't tell us how much money they're making from battery electric vehicle sales. They do make a lot of plug-in hybrids, and Tesla makes a lot more per every single vehicle sold. Why are we not telling us this data? Probably because they don't want us to see bad data, is what I'm guessing. But still, why is Tesla stock up so much today? Is it because of easing restrictions in China? I thought maybe something happened today. So first thing I do is I go to BYD stock. Okay, no change at all, basically. Then I go to NEO. Oh, down 5.75%. Ouch. That hurts. And then Xpeng, ooh, down even more, 7.5%. So I don't think. Now, I don't follow these stocks very closely, so maybe there's something else going on with each company specifically. I have no idea. But it doesn't seem to have anything to do with the restrictions easing. Therefore, you would think the China's economy would do better. That's why less restrictions are generally good. Tesla stock closing today up at 3.23% is about as confusing as why are the legacy automakers not putting everything that they absolutely have into electrifying their whole fleet like immediately? Now, there is one thing that is happening right now also, which maybe people are realizing that AI, meaning also full self driving, is going to completely sneak up on all of us very unexpectedly, just like how this happened here. See if you can identify when Lensa released its generative AI-based magic avatar feature. Can you see it? Right here, this crazy spike. 10 million in annualized sales to 1.2 billion in less than 2.5 weeks. Looks like you upload maybe 10 selfies and then it generates like 100 or more unique new basically pictures, works of art. I mean, with expressions of your face that you have never actually made. That's my initial understanding of it. Still, that doesn't answer the question, why is Tesla stock up today? This chart here shows that only 1 out of 5 people in the US still want just a pure battery electric vehicle, and most people, they still want a gas-powered car in the US. And this chart is also quite interesting. In China, about half of the people are willing to trade for a smaller car, very likely. This is one reason why Tesla needs to make a cheaper car eventually, hopefully quickly in China, to get a piece of this market as well. This chart is quite surprising. Top brand preference for budget-friendly EVs in China. Tesla is at 10%. I mean, show me even just one Tesla that is considered to be budget friendly. Maybe for rich people, but definitely not for regular people. So this is quite amazing that Tesla still scores about 10% for budget friendly EVs. Oh, imagine what's going to happen to BYD when Tesla releases an actual budget friendly EV. Interestingly, Japan is seemingly going to be maybe a harder market for Tesla. Top brand preference for premium EVs in Japan. Number 1, of course, Lexus, Honda, BMW, no Tesla. Interesting. So here's why I think Tesla is actually up today. Now, this probably doesn't have to do much with it, but still, it's important to mention this. Did you know that Lucid is making it really difficult to cancel an order? I heard that, well, I mean, from this article, check this out. You will laugh your butt off. If you want to cancel a Lucid, which, by the way, if you want to cancel a Tesla, you just cancel it, and then maybe you'll get one call from Tesla. Maybe. And that's a big maybe. You will get a call from Lucid, and then if you don't pick up, Lucid has to call you 3 more times in the next 3 days. And then if you still don't pick up, the manager makes 5 attempts in 5 days to reach the buyer. And if you still don't pick up, then it gets promoted to a regional manager where you will get more calls. And then eventually, if a regional manager cannot change the customer's mind, then the order is canceled. So that's what, like 10 calls just to cancel a car. So if you have a lucid order, just pick it up and just tell them you don't want it. Don't try to just like miss their calls. We're pretty persistent here. That's why Elon Musk is saying here that lucid, they are not long for this world, meaning bankruptcy for lucid. So here is what I believe is actually happening that is moving the stock up today. You see, when you look at a stock like Amazon, this is how stocks are supposed to move. When earnings go down, the stock goes down. The earnings and the stock are closely connected right here. Very simple. But with Tesla, it doesn't work like that. It would appear right now. The earnings are going up, and sure, the stock broke out a little bit too much, and then the stock collapsed, it would appear, but the estimated earnings for next year did not at all. They're staying high. They are not going down. They're just staying flat, but the stock just keeps going down. So I think that the market is smartening up a little bit and is realizing, oh, this does not make sense. This is a buying opportunity, so let's buy. And remember, this is all happening today while the market is down. So this has nothing to do with the market in general. So I believe that today is simply Tesla stock saying, oh, you want a piece of that? Oh, you do? No problem. And these are 48 reasons why I only own Tesla stock in my stock portfolio. This is, of course, just one of them. My name is Matt Poches. Like and subscribe if you haven't yet, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.